Thank you very much for joining the anti-money laundering training session. We hope you could benefit from this short presentation that we have. This would take approximately 5 to 10 minutes. As you can see in this picture, we are really talking about money laundering at the core of the economy. This is a process by which dirty money is cleaned or laundered to make it clean money. And that's really where the term money laundering or laundering came from, is the fact that you're putting money into a washing machine and cleaning it up so that it could be used for legitimate purposes. So some of the backgrounds and challenges to money laundering, as we can see, money laundering, it's really a process by which criminal proceeds and owners of these funds are concealed in a manner so as to make it appear that these funds are obtained from legitimate sources. Procedures used to combat money laundering are generally known as anti-money laundering processes, and some of the most common ways to launder money is to circulate the money in such a way and several times through different channels, through banking channels, investment channels, insurance channels, etc., and using different types of transaction amounts, small, large, through multiple accounts, so that it leaves a very complex trail for regulatory authorities and financial investigation units, and to make it very difficult for them to trace the real and original trail and the origin of the ultimate money. So with some of this background, what we are really seeing is that it's really good to address money laundering, but we do have lots of challenges in this process. Some of the biggest challenges that we have is it's very difficult to validate the genuineness of KYC documents. KYC is a process by which banks ensure authenticity and genuineness of a customer. And as money launderers get smarter and smarter, it gets even more complex and difficult to validate who is a genuine customer or who is a fraudulent customer. Money launderers always have innovative ways to forge documents, and this again is one of the biggest challenges that banks and financial institutions face today. Staff may not be sufficiently trained to identify suspicious transactions, and this is ever more so in today's world, where you see a lot of customer services at banks, at insurance companies, at brokerage houses who have just come out of colleges and are fresh graduates and have made an entry into banking careers through the customer service channels. Essentially what this means is that if people are inexperienced and do not have the sensitivity of money laundering in KYC, then these are susceptible to potential frauds and money laundering transactions. And without complete automation of core banking systems, transaction monitoring is difficult. So as more and more automation takes place, you are able to monitor the transaction on a real-time basis and to really identify is it a potential suspicious transaction or not. But until there is complete automation in other sectors such as the insurance industry or such as the brokerage industry, there could be potential challenges to validate the transactions on a real time. Then we have decentralized operations in terms of account openings or processing transactions that increases chances of money laundering. So if you have a centralized operation, the person actually is opening accounts day in and day out, and he's been exposed to multiple uniquenesses, multiple exceptions in KYC documentation. But as these operations get decentralized, I say at the branch level, then a very few handful of accounts may be opened in a day, and they may be of repetitive types. They may not have uniqueness, or they may not have different exceptions to those. So there's a very little learning curve at the branch level, which again could mean that if it's a very well disguised KYC documentation, it's likely to pass through the KYC scrutiny. Automated monitoring alerts may not be properly set up, or queries may be faulty, which could result in fraudulent transactions from being detected. Again, this is bank-to-bank specific, and the better the queries, the well set up these queries, the likelihood of getting a proper transaction monitoring and identifying suspicious transactions. So this is just a quick overview on the background and challenges on anti-money laundering. Riskpro provides comprehensive AML trainings and AML presentations that can be shared with the users, with the bank staff, and we do take on corporate and customized trainings in anti-money laundering and in risk management in general. Please do get in touch with us. My name is Manoj Jain, co-founder and director at Riskpro India Ventures Private Limited, and my contact information is on our website at www.riskpro.in. Thank you very much, and hope you could join us for more detailed sessions on anti-money laundering. Thank you.